Good day, everybody. My name is Dana Massett with the Sun Your Soul and the Mindful Mama. And today I'm going to be talking about different tools and techniques that you can use to slow down your reaction time, make positive choices, and really flow through life with more grace and fun and peace, and almost have your environment and your support system work for you. I remember when I was a kid, I could not wait to grow up. I hated like listening to my parents. I was always pushing against what they were trying to ask me to do and tell me to do. Even if they gave me a chore to do, I was negotiating when I could finish the chore. So if they were like, okay, do your chores today, I'm like, can I do it within this week? I was always pushing against what they were saying. What I didn't have in that time of my life was a guide and a mentor to kind of help me through that resistance and that angst. I didn't really understand that my reactions and my tones and my words and the relationships that I had with my parents and my support system was creating either struggle, resistance, or could create like peace, fun, and joy. Since I was always in the resistance and trying to get control over my life and my situation, I was always in the struggle. I was always in the resistance. Not till much later in life did I really understand that how I treated other people and how I respected other people and just the way that I used my words could create a more fun and supportive environment. I wish someone would have really taught me that when I was young. I think it would have saved me a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and just, I think it would have given me a lot more peace in my life. So, a technique that I teach a lot, let me tell you about it, is stop, think, choose, and think again. Basically, all this means is just slowing down. In my other video about regulating your emotions, which you can watch after this, is I teach you to identify your emotion in your body. Emotion is just energy. So that's definitely a video you want to watch. And when you're able to identify your emotion in your body, you begin to get the control again. So again, instead of trying to control your environment and control your life, I want to do what I want to do, because when you're a kid and you live with your parents, it's just not going to work. They have the right to have a say so in your life and have control until you reach adulthood. It's just a fact, it's just a rule, that's just how it's going to go. But you can make it work for you. Instead of looking at that as a negative, we can shift and look at that as a positive. You have a safe environment to live, hopefully. You have a beautiful, safe home to live in. You have people providing food for you, shelter, like I said. And think of the positives in that situation where you're not on your own. You have this family to talk to. You have this family loving and supporting you. You have them cooking your meals. You have them taking you on vacations. Think about the positive. But when you have that emotion rising up, if you allow that spiral to rise up and take over, most likely you're not going to react in your best self, meaning you might say things that you regret. You might kind of like ruin some relationships. Depending on your attitude, people might start judging you as like the bad kid or the naughty kid or all of that, and you don't want that. That is not going to work for you in a positive way. I'm not talking about shifting you into people pleasing, but I'm talking about, because that's not healthy either, I'm talking about learning how to regulate your emotions to help you. And then in return, that's going to help your whole family system and your whole family dynamic. Okay, so stop. The first thing to be sure that you don't do anything you'll regret later. Tell yourself stop. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Just stand and be quiet. This is the first step to reprogramming your emotions and reactions. That helps it slow down. You're telling your mind, nope, I'm not going to get hooked. I'm not going to take the bait. I'm just going to keep this calm right now till I can process and think about what's the best thing for me to do in this situation. What you're doing is reprogramming your reactions. It's going to take some effort. Then think the next thing to do is calm your mind, get rid of those negative feelings and thoughts about what just happened. Then think about what's going on and how you need to come up with a positive way to react. This can help you sort things out, make better choices. To do this kind of thinking, use self-talk. Talk to yourself. In the moment, sometimes our mind has lost us, meaning abandoned us, is telling us really negative things about ourselves, about our family, and that is not helping the situation. So that process of calming us down actually calms down the mind and allows us to think more clearly. Ask yourself, what's the problem? Think about different ways to handle it. Each way is a possible choice. For each choice, think about what could or will happen. Will I get what I want with this choice? Will it make things better or worse? Will everyone feel respected? Will I be proud of my actions later? Will it keep me out of trouble? Choose. After thinking about the different things you could do right, now choose the one that with the most good reasons and with the fewest chances of getting into trouble or making things worse. Getting into trouble and making things worse is going to hurt you. So even though in the moment you want to fight and you want to resist, we have to think long term, what is going to help your situation the best? Because that's how we have to react as adults in the real world. Think again, after you have picked your choice, think again and ask yourself, did my choice work the way I thought it would? Why or why not? Should I do the same thing again? What's another good choice I could make to help this problem? Here's the thing. Say you made a positive choice. You bring it to your parents, you share your reaction, or say you're talking to your friends or your teacher, whoever you're having this exchange with, and say it didn't go as well as you planned. That's the last reflection, is thinking about how was your tone. Maybe your tone wasn't that kind and the message wasn't received. Really process, what could I have done better? So even though you made a better choice, we can keep working on that choice and make it even better each and every time. So as you're processing later, thinking about what could make the choice even better next time. And this is creating this new healthy pattern. So as you're building upon this new healthy pattern that's going to work for you, that emotion and the power of that emotion is releasing and becoming less. So keep it up, keep working, and have a good day. Namaste.